The people will come to love their oppression, adore the technologies that undo their capacity to think. New moon, somewhere, all I can hear is cars, I can't see the moon. I'm always searching for a new moon, but take my word for it. New moon at 23 degrees of Aquarius, conjunct Venus, Jupiter, and Mercury retrograde. Dark winter just got a whole lot darker and colder. The reset is coming, the great reset. Welcome to Huxley's Brave New Normal World. In his prophetic nightmare dystopian novel, 1984, George Orwell remarked, "All tyrannies rule by fraud and force. When the fraud is exposed, then they rely exclusively on force." Well, ever since the CGI inauguration, that edgy new metal band, Big Brother, Borg, and the Overlords have amped up the force. Yep, they Jack Boots hit the ground running, and they gave us some, big hits like Notes. Oh, I'm a little bit worn out with all the Aquarian. Oh, heavy hits. Yep. Hits like Salt Police, Travel Bands, Variants, Killer Flag, Cover-Ups, 100 Days of Muzzle Obedience Challenge, Buyers, Remorse, Executive Orders Rollout. Ooh, what else did we got here? Censorship and silencing. If you're coming out of your soma coma, waking up out of your matrix pod, or just censored and banned from social media, don't worry, they haven't quite given up on the fraud yet. No. Gaslight Theatre thunders on. We have Senate Circus. The sequel, Impeachment 3. The Proud Boys, FBI agent, Patriot Games, PSYOP, the Purple and Pearls Masonic Piss Take, and that old staple, our favourite, Inauguration, Castrati Choir, with Hunger Games accessories. Did you see it? I clocked it.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Okay, back to notes. Yeah. I don't need notes for this. For the uncensored, totally raw decode and insider scoop on surviving the age of Aquarius agenda, join us in Dark Star's Patreon. And for the Sun-Kissed Sisters, as always, super secret supernova on Facebook. Go supernova today. As always, these mid-50 eyes cannot see in the dark. Can't even see the notes, but here we go. Forgive me, I'm worn out. Yes. The electric dreams continue. I can't believe what I've written. Top of the bill is Elon, guest starring in the latest and possibly greatest shiny brand new sheep pen. clubhouse, aka sheep to the slaughterhouse. The level the playing field audio app where aspiring proletariat I can't. Aspiring proletariat can grovel and grab for an Apple-only invite to be distracted, derailed, tracked, traced, and data mined by hustlers, has-beens, bankrupts, agents, and voice actors. Dangling, obsolete, outdated, old order trade secrets and the promise of a seat at the table with the cool kids at last. Meanwhile, back in Gotham City, while you were distracted, the real royalty movers and shakers under the regal full moon back on January the 30th were, with the technocrat kings, the trillionaire oligarchs, just about everyone, busy in virtual Davos. At the remodeled Club of Rome House. With Sex Kitten Klaus, Kill Bill, Presidents Big Pharma, the usual suspects, and even Bonnie Prince Charlie. They were consolidating their plans for the centuries in the making Great Reset, aka neo-feudalist, collectivist, medical dictatorship. And in opposition, at exactly the same time, the true champions of the radio silence resistance came together of their own volition, standing in their sovereignty to effect the Greater Reset. Held as a counterattack in Mexico.
And this is what the Greater Reset is all about.
As we wake up to a new normal today and life is slowly grinding to a halt.
Now masks are becoming the new normal.
Americans are facing a new normal, one that may include losing their jobs, losing their income, and even losing their health insurance.
I don't think we get back to normal. I think we get back, or we get to a new normal.
It's time to reject the new normal.
Now is the historical moment, the time, not only to fight severe virus, but to shape the system.
It's time to reject the Great Reset.
It's time to support the People's Reset.
It's time for the Greater Reset.
From January 25th to the 29th, journalists, activists, researchers, and advocates are hosting the Greater Reset Activation, a 5-day event dedicated to offering an alternative to the World Economic Forum's top-down, centralized, authoritarian vision. Our desire is to help all people by providing practical steps and knowledge for co-creating a world that respects individual liberty, bodily autonomy, and choice.
The Greater Reset is the world's collective response to the World Economic Forum's initiative, the Great Reset. We invite you to join us for 5 days of discussion about the diverse opportunities available for those who seek to live in harmony with humanity and the planet, while respecting our innate freedom.
Each day is dedicated to a different domain and provides solutions to the WEF's vision.
I think that's it. And I sat down with the amazing, awesome activist Ramona D to discuss the globalist elite cabal, their great work of ages, and its intimate connection with the big clock in the sky, aka mundane astrology.
Well, let's see what they got up to, where they went to with their agenda in Gemini season. So you've got the two blondes, the blonde bombshells with childbearing hips, Boris and Trumpina, both with the wild blonde hair. Yes.
Boy,
and childbearing
you're going
hips.
to be disturbing a lot of people watching this.
Pence Pence, the henchman, Gemini. Boris Johnson, Gemini. Donald Trump, Gemini. The bad bogeyman, Jinping, Gemini.
Wow.
Jeremy Corbyn, the opposition, Gemini. Yeah? And so you bring the Geminis to the forefront. So every time we change zodiacal season, they bring people born under that sun sign.
How interesting.
And guess what will happen next? So Gemini is about duality, reconciling opposites. Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah.
So they give us black against white. So let's have the race riots and George Floyd with his interesting tattoos. Yeah, very Masonic. He is killed in where? The twin
Minneapolis, the twin city.
And his doppelganger Stephen, tells us about this event everywhere, saying they killed my twin. And then Breonna Taylor, who was killed back in March. On her birthday was the full moon eclipse, June the 5th, and that's when they chose to hold the memorial for George Floyd.
Wow.
So, and then you've got all this censorship. That was the real hardcore beginning of the censorship on social media coming up.
Yeah, which is still continuing.
And so if you look at it, and they gave us the real Hegelian dialectic, didn't they, during Gemini season? Black against white,
that's
against
pretty amazing, Sonya. So they are doing this very deliberately, and they've chosen all these world leaders very deliberately.
Yeah, and they keep it in sync.
To salviate over the full whistleblowing chinwag, click here or there or wherever they're going to put it. Well, birthday girl, Alice Walker, Pulitzer Prize-winning author of The Color Purple, said, the most common way that people give up their power is by thinking that they haven't got any. So, the first face-off between Draconian Saturn in Aquarius and rebellious Uranus and Mars in Taurus becomes exact this Valentine's Day. But at the moment, we are having blessings bestowed upon us by Venus and Jupiter, also conjunct in Aquarius, and in addition, the healing rays from a sextile from Chiron, the wounded healer. So, with Mercury retrograde until February 21st, and in shadow until March the 13th, I believe, you may want to rethink, reflect, reconsider, and reread the list of ingredients, the known side effects, or rather unknown side effects, and all the terms and conditions. We have at the moment what did he say? What did the sex kitten call it? A rare opportunity to reimagine the greater reset for the people, by the people. It's up to you. For now, happy birthday, happy solar return, awesome Aquarius. Let's celebrate with a roll call of 12 unforgettable Aquarian, wonderful water-bearers who are rooting for us up in heaven.